Guys, I hate to be the one to say it, but it's over for Call of Duty Black Ops 7. You guessed it. Yeah, you got it. I got my hands up in the air right now. You guys were right. It's over. Battlefield 6 is going to completely body slam the hell out of Black Ops 7. It's over. No. Wait. You know, we got big news. Essentially, as you guys know, the Battle Royale news dropped. Okay, Battle Royale is going to destroy Call of Duty. I'm kind of exaggerating here. I don't think it's going to destroy it, but I do think it's big news, okay? Obviously, you got to do your titles and thumbnails for a reason, right? It's to get you guys over here. But hopefully you weren't turned off so much by the a little bit of a clickbait that hopefully you guys stick around, because I do provide Call of Duty and, you know, occasionally Battlefield 6 news essentially every single day. So subscribe if you're new, leave a like, and let's get into some different topics before I talk about the Battle Royale. That'll come a little bit later. I'll try to have some timestamps in the comment section or description. So yeah, if you only care about that, go to that timestamp. The first thing I want to talk about is that certain Black Ops 6 skins, that is a mouthful, wow, are going to be carrying forward to Black Ops 7 at launch. So Treyarch tweets out the other day, heads up, Zombies players, any of the 4 main quest operator skin rewards earned in Black Ops 6 will be available in Black Ops 7 at launch. So kind of weird, because they're kind of going against what they originally said. Didn't they say that stuff is not carrying forward, like goofy skins? So it's kind of weird that they're kind of picky choosy about which skins they're choosing to go forward with. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fine with it, because none of these skins, I'll show a picture here, are like super goofy. None of them are outside of the realm of possibility. I think that they're taking the feedback pretty seriously, because when Call of Duty players are saying, you know, certain skins are ruining the atmosphere, I think Call of Duty is kind of picking up that it's not every single goofy skin, it's the cell shaded one. It's the ones that take you out of the realm of what Call of Duty, and especially what the Black Ops universe is supposed to be, right? Beavis and Butthead, not really any place, but if you have like a zombie version of like Price or something like that, maybe that makes a little more sense, you know? I don't know. I feel like Call of Duty, just use your head a little bit, stop using AI, and, you know, actually try a little bit with your skins. Don't just plug and play, you know, fan favorite things from like TV shows and movies in the like 50 years ago. Maybe use your brain on what people actually might be enjoying in their video game. Of course, that'd be a lot easier to do if you guys actually played the video game, but we know the developers don't really play their game. Come on, let's be honest here. Pow! So that's the first bit of news. The second thing I want to talk about is the reveal trailer. They actually switched up the thumbnail from kind of like a futuristic look to more of a grounded, realistic look. And I'll show a picture right here. It probably is going to be like the thumbnail too. I'm whatever about how the cover art looks. I feel like people getting their panties in a twist about something like this. Please go touch grass. Please go talk to a woman. Okay, things like this really don't matter. The only thing I will mention about this is that they're probably scared about Battlefield 6. They're probably trying to recompete with Battlefield 6 for that grounded player base, and I think that they're really trying to emphasize like, oh hey, our game is actually pretty grounded, guys. Like, make sure to come back to this game. Don't go play Battlefield now. Like, our game is actually just as grounded. It's just as realistic. See, we're getting rid of the goofy skins. We're listening to the fan feedback, right? And I think when it comes to it, it's like, they're doing this, but again, it's in fear of getting shat on by Battlefield 6, which is, you know, sadly likely gonna happen. I say sadly because I'm not a Battlefield guy. I say this in multiple of my videos. I'm not rooting for the downfall of Call of Duty, but when Call of Duty just F's up year after year and Battlefield 6 is, you know, I mean, you see the reveal trailer, right? You see how many likes that video got compared to the, you know, Call of Duty Black Ops 7 one. It's kind of easy to see where the state of gaming is and which side the gaming community is really on.
Out of pocket for that shit.
I got one more piece of news before we switch over to the Battlefield 6 and Battle Royale talk, and it is that Activision says that they're going to notify players directly in-game if they are placed in Shadowban lobbies in Warzone or multiplayer for Call of Duty. And you know, on paper, this probably sounds really amazing. Like, wow, yeah, we finally get to see that, like, you know, you're actually shadow banned or whatever. To me, it's like, dude, if you can tell, if your system is this smart to tell that somebody should be shadow banned, then just ban them. Like, what is going on? Why are we dealing with this whole thing of like separate lobbies and stuff like that? What's the point? Just ban them.
Go ahead. Huh, yeah. Oh.
And, you know, I feel like the counter argument's going to be like, oh, we don't know for sure if this person's cheating or not. It's like, I don't know, is a temporary, like, I would just suspend them until a person checks it, or until like a really good supercomputer AI checks it. Like, I don't get the point of these shadow ban lobbies. Like, let's say I'm an innocent player and I'm in a shadow ban lobby. Like, I'm just not playing the game, right? And if I'm a cheater and I get caught in a Shadowban lobby, then I'm just making a new account. Like either way, it doesn't detain you. It doesn't do what you're really wanting. And I think, yeah, I don't know. The limited matchmaking stuff, it's like, I guess it sounds good on paper, but again, I don't think it's really changing any lives here. What is potentially going to change lives is Battlefield 6's beta, and not really the beta, but the Battle Royale mode. They announced the first details about it. So let's go ahead and read it. I'm sorry for the light mode. You know, if you burned your retinas, don't blame me, blame Charlie Intel. This is where I'm getting the information from. But the article goes on to say, Battlefield is no stranger to epic maps, and this all new map has been built for the Battle Royale experience, features a diverse array of tactical points of interest with distinct layouts and themes that offer unique gameplay of opportunities. Okay, that's cool. You know, we don't want to see every single part of the map be the exact same thing. I think a lot of people are hyped for this. And honestly, if it's a Battle Royale, I might actually try this out because that I will play. I'm not really a Battlefield player, but you know, this is something that actually might take me from COD. So let's go ahead and keep on reading. For vehicles, players can find common transport vehicles around the map and even unlock powerful armored vehicles to turn the tide of battle. The intent is to offer more ways for players to traverse the map early on in a match and to create interesting combined arms action in the process. So cool. I mean, yeah, vehicles being in the game, that's fine. Let's just hopefully none of them are OP. That's the only thing we can hope for. Tactical destruction. Destruction will be everywhere in this mode, from creating pathways through walls to toppling buildings. We look forward to seeing players' ingenuity with destruction and how they use it to defeat their opponents. Okay, cool. I like that. I like more gameplay and more, you know, choices in gameplay. That's cool with me. They go on to talk about squad play. So for this test, each match will feature 100 players organized into 25 4-player squads. So it's going to be quads. And then they say fighting to be the last one standing, communicating with your squad through pings, text, or VoIP aims to boost the experience and enhance their tactical options. Okay, so it's like 100 players. I'm fine with it. You know, hopefully the map is not gigantic and we're just running around a million times all day. Like that's not going to be fun, but as it is right now, it sounds good. Sounds like a good opportunity. And the last thing here is second chances. Between the support class revives and mobile redeploy options, there are multiple tools to keep your squad in the fight. So this is cool. I will say, on paper, this will definitely be competing with Warzone. And I think a lot of people, especially the big streamers, they might make the switch, man. I think Warzone is in such a catastrophically boring and bad state with all the hackers and everything that if Battlefield announces their game and launches with, you know, as smooth as it possibly could be, as well as not having any hackers, not having any of that stuff, yeah, I think we have ourselves a game here, and this could easily take the Battle Royale spot for me. I'm not really a Battle Royale guy. You probably noticed in the past year I've posted like one maybe Warzone gameplay because it's not really for me. I'm a 6v6, you know, fast-paced shooter kind of guy. I think that if this has the legs to go, this might, you know, blast. I don't think it's going to replace 6v6 Call of Duty multiplayer for me, but, you know, I think that this would be a fun thing to just hop on with some friends and just BS for the night. You know, it's not going to be my main game. I think, you know, I could say that. I can't really say that for sure for right now. It could be super duper fun, and this could be all I want to play. But hopefully it's going to turn out good. I'm sure we're going to get a ton of other Battle Royale news from Battlefield 6 about this game. It's called Battlefield like Labs or something like that. Honestly, just looking in at the comments section and replies and everything, like everybody's hype about this. I don't think people are hyped for Warzone. I don't think I've heard anybody be hype about Warzone in years. I don't think since like 2021, 2022, like it's been a long time. And I think they're failing with Warzone. Maybe they're actually going to start trying with Call of Duty multiplayer again. You know, we'll see.
Let's be nice. We don't have to go there.
Before this video wraps up, I just want to say on a serious note, yes, I did hear about the Charlie Kirk thing. It's just messed up. I'm not going to get political in this video, but I will just say, no matter the reason, there is no reason to shoot somebody. There's no reason to take somebody else's life. It doesn't matter if it's politics, religion, you know, you just disagree, they just smell bad. It doesn't matter. There is no room in this world for that kind of thing. I don't support it. I don't care which side you're on. If you're super conservative, you're super Republican, Democratic, I don't care. There's no room for that, and I'm not supporting anything about that. I just wanted to say it in case, you know, people are curious or anything like that. Again, I'm not trying to get political on this channel. This is just supposed to be a channel where you talk about, or where you come here and you just listen to me yap about the recent Call of Duty news, maybe, you know, laugh a little, chuckle a little, some Arthur memes, and then you just go about your day. I'm not here to, you know, bring down the mood about politics and things like that. But I wanted to say this, you know, just because I have some kind of platform here where like a couple hundred to 1,000 people will listen to me, you know, every single day. So yeah, just prayers up for the family. I think it's a terrible situation. If you're sharing, you know, the video clips, or if you're liking it or making jokes, I see some of these like Call of Duty people making jokes. It's just distasteful, man. Like, get a life, dude. It doesn't matter if they're on your side, if they weren't on your side, like, who cares? It's a person's life, okay? This dude was a father. He had kids. He was 31, you know, way too young to be dying. It's just, and in this way too, publicly, it's just terrible. It's a terrible, terrible situation. If you're laughing about it, if you're making jokes about it, you really need to check yourself, okay? It's embarrassing behavior. So anyway, man, I don't want to leave you guys on too sour of a note, but hopefully you enjoyed this video and learned a lot about Battlefield 6. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you playing this new Battle Royale over Warzone? I might do a community poll too, and we'll talk about it from there. But hopefully you enjoyed. You know, definitely had a good time making this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and go follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. Also, check the links in the description. I've got memberships, I've got Amazon affiliate links, so go check those out if you're interested in anything like that to support the channel. All that stuff is greatly appreciated, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll have a good day, guys. Peace.